Hey gang, welcome back to the channel. Today, thanks to Sweetwater, we're taking a look at the DAngelico XLDC Tour in slate blue. When these guitars first debuted, they were like $14.99, and a lot of people, reviewed them very favorably, at that price. Then they kind of settled around $12.99 for a while. But right now, Sweetwater has these on like a blowout sale or something. They're $6.99 at Sweetwater. So let's take a look at some of the specs. As far as the neck goes, it's got a three-piece maple walnut maple neck. It's got an ebony fretboard, little pearl diamond inlays. The frets are medium jumbo nickel, and the fretwork on this guitar is really excellent. They're level, they're smooth, the fret ends are great. Looking at the nut, it's got a bone nut, and honestly, the nut work on this guitar is spectacular. The action at the nut is just perfect. They really did a good job cutting the slots on this nut for sure. Looking at the headstock, one thing they did, they went with a different headstock shape on the Tour series. The normal DAngelico headstock is pretty ornate. I'm sure people love it. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think this headstock's much nicer looking. And then as far as the tuners go, they have Grover Deluxe Vintage style tuners, and they are the slotted kind, which you don't normally see, like, on a 3-on-3 side headstock. At least I don't normally see it. And some of my regular viewers are probably shocked that I haven't put locking tuners on it yet. But honestly, these tuners are really, really nice. I don't see any, immediate need to upgrade these, although knowing me, I probably will eventually. Moving down to the body, like most semi-hollow guitars, it's laminated maple top, back, and sides. The F-holes that they did are a little more modern looking. I like them. Everything is bound on this guitar. There's body binding on both sides. The F-holes are bound, the neck is bound, the headstock's bound. A lot of binding all the way around, and I'm happy to report that it's all done very, very nicely. far as the electronics, pretty simple affair here. You got a three-way switch, master volume, master tone. The humbuckers are Supro bolt humbuckers, and I really like the humbuckers in this guitar a lot. One cool option is these humbuckers are 4 conductors, so if you wanted to add a coil tap to these, you could. It's something that I probably will do, knowing me, once I get around to having the urge to work on the electronics in a semi-hollow guitar. Another cool thing is the guitar is wired in 50s wiring, so as you lower the volume, it retains the treble response. So definitely nice electronics. Looking at the rest of the hardware, it's got a 2-pneumatic bridge and a stop tail piece, pretty normal there. Does seem like, good quality stuff. And it's actually finished in this kind of like satin finish. I think it looks really nice. And then as far as the knobs go, the DAngelico ebony knobs that are normally on these are fine. I put these cream knobs on here. I just thought it kind of tied in, the cream, highlights a little bit better. So we'll do some tone samples for you, and like I always say, we're going to do the same riff we always do, among some others. So I have some nice semi-hollow guitars in my collection, and honestly, this guitar holds its own against all of them. It's built very well. The components are quality. The Supro humbuckers, I think, are great. They're real articulate. They got a nice chime to them. Got their own personality, and I'm really happy with them. And like I said, quality tuners, the hardware, everything's quality on it. It's always cool to find a really good deal on a really great guitar. And at $6.99, that's exactly what this XL DC Tour is. Just a really nice guitar. I want to thank you all for checking it out with me. We'll see you next time.